an elegy in 5 sonnets. And just like that, the first boy I ever kissed is dead. Dress lifted off a mannequin to reveal nothing. Man who becomes just the empty space he's left. I've arranged my pictures around the bathroom sink and shaved my face in the dark, trying to make his shape appear now as it was then in my mirror. The first boy I wanted who wanted me back. Taught I was worth such a simple thought as hunger. That lust could be a word used to describe my own saturnine skin. What is dead can never rise from bread. What is owed can never be repaid. Instead, this debt I'm too small to shoulder. Maybe this is my hand's inheritance to hold. My grief, a pair of gloves. I reach into space, trace the ghost waistband, hear his voice gasp from the dark. You came in my mouth in a condom in a janitor's closet off my freshman dorm in college. After I exalted Christ as a joke, Christ, I said, and you got small, said Jesus is your personal Lord and Savior. Just my luck. The first man I had in my mouth had the Lord in him. Always a half step from salvation, serotonin spliced with the divine, the barrier when it would have been better with none. I could afford the flight to New York. I could afford the time off work. I could afford one night in a cheap motel. I could meet a man on my small device there. I could ask him to bring cocaine. I could be cheap with the man there. I could call him your name and he'd bear it. I could break up a line and he'd become you. But to sit in the long pew among your family, to be judged how I'm loved in that company, no, I think not. I could not bear it. Please tell me how I'm supposed to go on knowing you are. The official cause of death, according to the autopsy report, is an overdose. Dose from the Greek diodane, to give over, to give too much, to overgive. Veil in the skull lifting, flooding the brain with blood. Cocaine comes from the leaves of the coca plant, dried, brittle, and beaten with lime. Same alkaline stuff used to quicken the decomposition of flesh. Next, kerosene in a washing machine. Next, stepped on so much it's almost a dance. Next, stepped on so much it's almost a dance. That pantheon of chemicals and severed hands, of gunshot wounds and drug mules carrying plastic in their human stomachs. He took all this inside him. Who wouldn't break him? Paragon of opportunity, him, beauty with potential that stretched out metal and Pentecostal. Blue rails till he was blue as a Eucharist. Tachyarrhythmia, cerebral hemorrhaging, hyperthermia. I wonder what they found when they cut him open. Wings. I bet they found wings.